Hey everyone, I'm Rushlock, and this EVE Echoes video is going to go over how to get your ship replaced when you lose it in EVE Online. So they, being NetEase, have recently put out a system that we're going to walk you through the steps for, where if you've lost a ship to PvE, meaning not players, content in the last 7 days, you can redeem it once per 7 days. So this isn't once per account lifetime, but actually once per 7 days, which is insanely generous. I presume because it's a mobile platform, they're being a lot more lenient with it, but all you have to do, open up the main menus by clicking your character portrait in the upper left-hand corner, tapping your settings button, then you find customer service. You have to wait a moment for another screen to load up. When you get here, it's going to have a pop-up for hot issues, you just say got it. You're going to go here to ship recovery. Center column, top row, ship recovery. You're going to go through this process, and there are two different ways. I guess we can take a look at it here. Won't really matter. But you can read through all the different details and nuances and whatnot. But basically, there's a fast way and a normal way. The normal way is going to be manually reviewed, and they'll assess if they need to do anything special. But the fast way is automated, and you'll get it cleared up within an hour. And I've heard varying reports about in the fast way, you only get the hull back and not the modules or rigs. I've heard the manual way is a lot more nuanced. There's also an interaction for PvP, but it gets really murky and varied in the details about when in PvP you can get a ship redemption back. There was a magic number like 7, like if 7 or more or fewer than 7, there was something I'd read a couple weeks ago about this nuance that would determine whether or not your PvP loss was valid for a replacement. Now all of this is relatively new. The traditional way to replace your ships would be go to your character sheet. When you lose something, go to your combat log, and then you'd hit a button over here to consume your vouchers that you get for logging in on various days. And these would replace your, I think, tier 4 and below. I could be incorrect about that, but don't worry, that's what YouTube comments are for. They'll clarify down below. But basically, your trainer ships will infinitely be replaced, and then for non-trainers, anything tech level 5 and below or 4 and below, you could use vouchers for and also get them back. This new system is specifically for, maybe you desynced, or maybe the game server itself had an issue or whatever, and instead of them having to parse every single request of a ship loss, you don't lose your brand new shiny cruiser, battle cruiser, or in a couple of months battleship, your first time out, and then rage quit the game, which is, this is conjecture on my part, but I presume the main motivator for this whole system is retention. The worst thing that can happen is having these new players play a game like EVE, or EVE Echoes in this case, lose everything in one bad interaction, and then just disengage from the game. They're done. Those of us who came from EVE Online will be a bit more hard-nosed about this, but I do understand why they're doing this on a mobile platform to make it more forgiving. It does make sense business-wise. But yeah, that's how you get through the process there. If you have questions, as always, post in the comments down below. I'll answer them as soon as I'm able to. Fly safe, have fun, and we'll see you all next time.